Have you ever wondered what happens if you take some granite and break it down over millions of years by pouring water through it? Then watch what grows, what plants arise, and what beautiful things happen. Good morning. I'm in the Girraween National Park at the very southern edge of Queensland. We're right on the border of New South Wales here. It's springtime and I'm out to see what I can find. Should be some beautiful early flowers, some great river walks. There's some amazing granite rocks here. What a beauty of a spot. Let's go. There's a wide range of different plants around me at the moment. Some of these beautiful cypress trees. We got plenty of wattles still out. Tea trees, different types of gum trees. I'm a little bit later this morning. It's about 8:30 in the morning, so not sure if I'll encounter any wildlife along the way. I saw a little bit driving in. We'll just see what we find as we go. I can hear plenty of birds chirping. I haven't seen much yet, but with the full tilt of spring on its way, everyone's waking up and getting excited. And here in southern Queensland, they're probably a few weeks ahead of us down the New England area, and everything's really waking up beautifully. The wattles are near the end of their flowering season. They're past their peak. There's still some beautiful displays on here. Still worth your while to get out and have a look. Some areas where there's some really nice stands just floating around through the bush. On this particular day, I only had time for a short walk of only a couple of hours, so I chose one of the shorter walks, which included the Bald Rock Creek circuit taking in the junction. What is the junction? You'll see that a little bit later on. The walk crosses Bald Rock Creek in a few places. It's a beautiful little trickling brook that passes down over the granite and creates some amazing spots. You will have to do a bit of rock hopping at places though, depending on which way you go. I found a few little friends while I was scrambling over the rocks, just starting to creep out and sun themselves in this beautiful spring weather. It's amazing what you can find if you take a little bit of time, slow down and just have a look around. There had been some rain, so the river was up a little bit, but there were still some interesting places to find a few sneaky little things that other people might miss. It's always worth taking your time in these places. You just never know what you're going to find. There's a whole range of walking tracks here. This is a very popular park, so it's got basically everything from short walks of a few hundred metres that are suitable for people with limited mobility, right up to multi-day walks where you could actually walk down and even connect up with Bald Rock National Park just across the border. Bush navigation, bush camping and all that stuff. And there are some spectacular climbs up to the pyramid, up to Mount Norman, a few really good spots where you can get up to some high places and have a good look out. It's because of this stuff. All the granite, which is hard and has avoided being eroded over the years, and all the softer rock has eroded away off the top. Got my snake gaiters on today. These things will keep a snake bite out if I should happen to step on one accidentally, but they also allow a bit of airflow, give me a bit of breathing, and it means I can wear shorts and still keep a bit of cooling during this hotter weather. That's a win for me. The path winds its way along the little Bald Rock Creek. You're never very far away from it. And all along the way through springtime you keep passing a multitude of beautiful flowers. This is incredible because the granite soils are actually very poor and quite barren compared to other soils. But the toughness of the rock is the very thing that gives us this amazing landscape to explore. Sometimes you really do feel like you're on another planet walking around these huge boulders with incredible lichens growing all over them. It's an amazing place. And if you're getting a bit hot and want a break, there are lots of places where you can sit down, find a bit of shade, just enjoy a nice cool drink, listening to the ambient sounds of the river gurgling away, the birds in the trees, and what beautiful views you get to go with it. Exploring this park is an amazing experience. There's so much to see and so much to find. Now, I don't know the names of all of the plants in these parks. Each time I go out, I try to pick on one so that I can learn a new one, and it's one more that I've got under my belt. But there are so many, and there are so many little variations even of the same type of plant. It seems to be the work of a lifetime. Bosseaea rhombifolia was the one that I tried to learn this time. Hopefully I've figured it out and gotten it right. If you know any of these flowers, please let me know. I'd love you to tell me in the comments below. I'm always fascinated by the textures and the colours and the patterns that you can see in the bush. And it doesn't matter what time of year you go, there's always something to see. But spring is particularly spectacular just because of these beautiful flowers. Now, I promised before to tell you about the junction. We were fast approaching it. So Bald Rock Creek is the course that we've been following along. And at the junction, it's joined by another creek, Ramsey Creek. This forms a confluence that swirls between large granite slabs. From there, the combined flow continues downstream into the Severn River, which eventually feeds the Doomaresk and finds its way all the way down to the Murray-Darling Basin. X marks the spot on this walk to show you where the viewpoint of the confluence is. On the day that I walked, there was a reasonable amount of water, but it certainly wasn't in flood. I'm sure that there are some spectacular days after heavy rain when this valley would be awash with water. You can already see the massive amount of erosion in the granite. This granite is special, it's very rich with quartz and feldspar. It was formed about 200 million years ago, and it creates a rich and diverse place where much wildlife can live, including skinks that we saw earlier and a whole range of other wallabies and lizards and reptiles. Love these granites. Love the different colours in the lichens. If you've watched any of my videos before, you know I love granite. Really is a cracker of a walk. It's only a short walk. It's like 2 hours return, depending how often you stop. I've stopped quite a few times. Just sit and enjoy the creek, just enjoy the view, enjoy being here. And while this is one of the more popular parks in the area, and you will get a lot of people here, it's still not that hard to get away by yourself and find a quiet little spot for a bit of peace and quiet. And I think it's good that the park's popular. I think it's good that we've got a place where families can come and enjoy a nice day out. There's a whole range of folks, from older people, middle-aged folks like me, young people and families with small children. They're all getting out here and enjoying the bush. And that's a wonderful way to spend some time. Put in a Saturday or a Sunday and just get out of the house, get away from a screen, get out of some phone service and just get back and enjoy some of what life is really about, eh? So my goal today was to find you some wildflowers. I think I've achieved that. Found a few other little tidbits along the way that I thought were pretty good. I hope you enjoyed them as well. Now, there is a ton of other walks in the park, also some really good campsites. It's a great place to come and spend some time, and we will return again one day on another trip, perhaps with Jane, and we'll explore more of this park, because what a beauty it's going to be. But for now, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to leave you with that. So thanks very much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed the video, give us a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. How you going?